Hi guys, it's Ashley and I am back this week with a new video for Hip Kit Club using the April 2016 Hip Kit and add-on kits, and I'm using the subscriber cut file for April as a stitching template. I actually had some video of me stitching on it, but it got messed up so I had to leave that out. So you can see here I've already got it stitched, the big ampersand, and I'm adding my title using some of that Amy Tangerine letter stickers. I'm sorry about the weather. We're having a storm right now. So if you hear thunder in the background, sorry about that. So I finished up the title. I also used some of the Ellie Studio letter stickers. And now I am placing my photo and one of the Project Life cards from the Project Life kit. And this week we're focusing on the story. So I wanted to add some journaling to my page, and I decided to go around the ampersand and just write with a American Crafts black pen. And I'm just kind of telling the story of the photo. My daughter made some cat ears, just cutting some out of paper and then coloring them and using some of my washi tape to add it to a headband. And then she decided she needed a complete outfit to go with it, so she went in her room and found what she thought looked like a cat outfit. And she also wanted me to add a pink nose and some whiskers, so I used some of my watercolors to do that for her. And so I'm just kind of telling the story about that and just what she did. And I actually ended up getting the journaling perfect around the shape, which I was glad of. If you are worried about doing something like that, you can write your journaling out first, maybe on another piece of paper, just to see how it goes, and if you think you're going to have enough space for what you want to write. So now I want to get started embellishing, and I'm just using some of the embellishments from the main kit, the embellishment kit, and the Project Life kit. And I'm just using a mix of things, some of the Pink Fresh Studio embellishments, also one of the exclusive flare buttons. I have some of the wood veneers from Simple Stories in My Mind's Eye, and I'll also be using some of the Shamil stickers. And I'm going to use some of that to fill in the ampersand shaped, and also just to kind of do around my photos and little clusters and things like that. So I'm just getting all of that in place, a couple of the stickers, just to have a variety of things inside the ampersand. I like the mix of the stickers and the wood veneers and the flare button, just getting some different texture and dimension inside the ampersand shape. And I kind of like to put those wood veneers in place first, just to see if I like where they are before I adhere them, because once I put the glue on them, they're not coming up easily. So I've tried that before, and your paper rips, and then you usually have to end up adding something else there that you didn't plan to add in the first place. So I'm just kind of gluing those down now. I liked the placement, so I'm getting those in place and just having all of them spaced out in the ampersand design. And I don't add all of my embellishments on the video just because I did kind of add a lot. So I did some there off of camera, just so you wouldn't have to watch me add embellishments for like 30 minutes to my layout. So I didn't want you to have to watch all of that. But now I'm using some of the Amy Tangerine rub-ons. I always have the worst time trying to get the backing paper off of these. I don't know why. Like, they drive me crazy, but somehow I managed to get the paper off and get these in some of those spaces, the little open spaces on the ampersand. I liked how they just filled in some more of that space. So I just used several of those, kind of working with like the red ones and kind of the teal colored ones. So I'm just kind of cutting those out and placing them where the colors kind of vary. So some reds that I'm doing right now, and then I'll go back in and add some of kind of the teal or blue flowers. And I think this one I actually stuck to my finger and peeled some of it off, so I wasn't able to use that one. So I went back and cut another flower, which I was kind of bummed because I really liked that one. It was a bigger teal colored flower, but oh well, I didn't want it with a thumbprint in it, so I decided just to not use it. And I wanted something else on the page, so I decided I would do some fringe. It's kind of the trendy thing right now. And actually, I used to use fringe and had done it on a couple layouts. And I actually have some of the Martha Stewart fringe scissors that you can see here. They're meant to cut fringe. So I just use those to cut these paper strips. That is the Ellie Studio pattern paper. So I'm just cutting that there. And if you don't have any of the fringe scissors, you could actually just do this on your own, just by cutting it with your scissors there, and it would be really easy. So you can see I got all of that done, and I ended up layering all of that fringe there at the bottom and just did one strip at the top. And I wanted to add another element, so I decided to do a few, the back side of that paper I flipped over and fussy cut a few of the hearts out, just to add here around the page. And then last thing I'm going to do is add some color shine, some black color shine. I wanted something to go with that pop of black on the steen. So that's the last thing I do here on the layout. And at the end, coming up, you will see my finished layout and some close-ups. And also at the very end, you will see the graphic for our National Scrapbook Day weekend that's going to be going on at Hip Kit Club in the member forum on Facebook. So you can come join us for that. We'll have lots of challenges. This has the schedule here on the end of the video. And if you don't get a look at everything, make sure you check out the Hip Kit Club member forum on Facebook, and you can see that. We'll be doing challenges on Saturday and Sunday, and we would love for you to come be a part of it. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I hope I will see you next week for a new video. I'm going to add some stamping too. I forgot about that. Just my date right there under the ampersand. And then that will finish things up. So I will have a new video for you soon, and hopefully coming up soon with the May kit. So watch for that, and thank you for joining me this week, and I hope you have a great day.